Can eye contact reveal what he feels inside? Have you ever caught a man's gaze and felt your heart stir? Not because of words, not because of actions, but simply because of a look. A glance may last just a few seconds, yet it can make your whole world stand still. Eyes, the beginning of unnamed emotions. A place where reason loses its grip and the heart quietly takes over. 1. When eye contact becomes a silent language. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, but in love, eyes not only reveal the world within, they also unveil the things left unsaid. A man may be skilled at hiding his feelings. He might never say, "I miss you," or "I care," or "I'm hurting," but you'll feel all of it if you're quiet enough to listen through his gaze. Sometimes he might look at you longer than usual, without rushing to look away, as if he wants to hold on to that moment forever. That's not just looking. That's his way of loving, silently, gently, deeply. 2. Eyes speak. What words cannot say, he may never confess his feelings. He might hesitate, afraid to lose you or be rejected. But the eyes, they never lie. When his gaze searches for you in a crowded room, when it softens every time you appear, or when it quickly looks away in nervousness, that's when his heart is quietly speaking. No grand gestures, no poetic words, just a look, and you'll know he holds me in his heart. 3. Eyes as a refuge for a man's hidden emotions. Men are taught to be strong, logical, composed, but eyes don't know how to hide. In moments when he thinks no one's watching, his eyes will reveal what his heart is carrying. When he's tired yet still looks at you with tenderness, that's love. When he feels jealous but stays silent, just staring before turning away, that's affection. When you're sad and his eyes dim in empathy, that's someone putting your emotions before his own. 4. One look can save a lonely soul. Some men live with deep loneliness, but they never say it. They smile, work, laugh with the world, but their eyes are weary and distant until they meet you. You don't have to do much. Sometimes all it takes is for you to see them, truly, with your own eyes, with understanding, without judgment. That alone becomes their sanctuary. And then something shifts. His eyes start to glow again, with warmth, with hope, with you. 5. When eyes whisper, "I'm here." There are moments when you feel vulnerable, afraid, on the edge of giving up. But then he looks at you, not urgently, not forcefully, and suddenly you feel safe. That gaze asks for nothing. It simply is a quiet whisper. "I'm here. No matter what, you still have me." It doesn't need to be spoken aloud. True love rarely does. 6. When eye contact becomes healing. Maybe you've been hurt before. Maybe you've known looks that made you feel unworthy, unloved, or betrayed. But then one day, you meet another gaze, one that tells you, you are enough, you are worthy, you are loved without condition. That's when healing begins. Not because someone fixed you, but because you finally felt safe enough to begin loving again, the world, and yourself. 7. Not every gaze is genuine. Be careful not to be misled by a gaze. Some people know how to look into your eyes just to conquer, manipulate, or play games. Don't give your heart away for just one deep stare. Look beyond, to their actions, to how they make you feel after the look has passed. A sincere gaze won't leave you confused. It brings peace, not butterflies, but the feeling of coming home. 8. Do you truly see him with your heart? Don't just wonder how he sees you. Ask yourself, when I look at him, what do I truly see? Are you searching for something in him to fill a void within yourself? Or do you genuinely see him, his strengths, flaws, wounds, and quiet beauty? Love is not just how someone looks at you. It's when two sets of eyes see each other fully, with honesty and grace. 9. Learn to listen with your eyes. We talk so much. We explain, question, rush toward answers. But often the truth lies in what is not said, in what is simply seen. Slow down. Look deeper into the eyes of the one you love. You might catch something real, something you've missed all along because you were too busy to notice. 10. Because the eyes, they're where everything begins. Love doesn't begin with holding hands. It begins with a glance. Connection doesn't start with words. It starts with recognizing each other through the eyes. And trust, the rarest thing, is built not on promises, but on the gaze that never looks away. So next time you catch his eye, don't look past it. Look deeply, and you just might see a whole universe calling your name. Final words. If a look ever said something to you, don't ignore it. Dear listener, maybe somewhere in your life, there was a gaze that stirred something in you, even if just for a fleeting moment. Don't dismiss it. The intuition of the heart rarely lies. If a look once made you feel truly seen, that was a gift. Whether or not your paths continued together, that gaze opened a door to your own emotions, to hope, to something real. Treasure such connections, quiet but deeply meaningful. And if this story has touched a part of you, a memory, a hidden feeling, please consider leaving a little sign of love for this channel. A like, a comment, or a simple subscription. They are what keep stories like this alive, written for hearts that need a little softness, a little healing. Thank you for listening with all your heart.